In this video clip, we are going to revise multiplication. The methods we are going to show you are only some of the methods that you can use. If you use a different method and it works for you, keep using it. If you think that you need to do more than just a quick bit of revision, then speak to your LDO or BSDM and they'll organise some help for you. Let's look at our first method. Multiplication. It helps to know your multiplication tables, but if you don't, one of the things you can think about using is a multiplication square. A multiplication square is really easy to use, and if you learn how to write one out, you can quickly draw one at the beginning of an exam or assessment to help you out. Across the top, you have 1 to 12 in numbers, and down the left side, 1 to 12 again. Let's look at the second column along. You will see the number 2 at the top. Look down the column. All the numbers go up in twos. Now look at the second row down, starting with the 2 on the left hand side, and look across again. We can see that the numbers go up in twos. Let's have a look at the 3s. The same pattern applies. So how do we use the multiplication square? Let's see if we can work out 5 times 6. We start at 5, and we move along to the right towards 6. Here the answer is 30. Let's see if we can work out 9 times 8. We start off at 9, and move across 8 places. The answer is 72. This is so easy to use and saves a lot of time, so it's worthwhile getting used to writing one out quickly when you need it. Notice the numbers that have been circled. These are square numbers. Square numbers are numbers that are multiplied by themselves. Some numbers are what we call prime numbers. Prime numbers can only be divided by themselves, or the number 1. For example, 3 can only be divided by 1 or itself, whereas 6 can be divided by 1, 2, 3 or itself. This information can help us when we're dividing or multiplying. Let's see if we can remember how to lay out a multiplication sum. This is known as long multiplication, or the traditional method. So our sum of 24 times 8 is laid out as 24 times 8 with the 24 above the 8. We start from the right. 8 fours are 32. Write down 2 in the units column and carry the 3. Now multiply the 2 by 8. 2 times 8 is 16, plus the 3 gives us 19. Write the 9 down and then carry the 1. Our answer is 192. With this sum, to make it easier, we'll have 2 sums, so we'll split it down. We'll have 342 times 8, and then 342 times 20. And then the products of those 2 equations will add together. That will give us the total. It's easier to work out that way. So the first sum will have 2 times 8. This gives us the answer of 16, but we can't put that all down in the units. So we'll put 6 and we'll carry the 1. We'll forget this 1 during the multiplication, but we'll add it on at the end. So you'll see that it's 4 times 8. The answer to this is 32. Now we add the 1 to it and it becomes 33. So we put the 3 down in the tens column and carry the 3. This time it's 8 times 3, which is 24. But now we add the 3 to it. So it becomes 27. So we carry the 2. Now this 2 is added on to the end, as it's the only remainder left. So the answer to this part of 342 times 8 is 2,736. Okay, so we've timed 342 by 8. This time we're going to times 342 by 20. Again, at the end of this, we're going to add the 2,736 onto the product from this sum. So 342 times 20 this time. So 2 times 20 equals 40. So we put the 0 in and carry the 4. 20 times 4 equals 80. So again, we add the 4 on that's a remainder, and it's 84. We put the 4 in, we carry the 8. 20 times 3 equals 60. Add the 8 on this time, and it's 68. In hundreds column, we put an 8, and we carry the 6. As it's the only remainder, we put the 6 in at the thousands column. This gives us an answer of 6,840. Now that we have the product from both equations, we add them together. The answer being 9,576. You can use this method no matter how large the numbers are. The most important thing is to simplify the equation. So if you can break it down in the same way we did, it makes it easier for you to work out. Just remember to add the products together at the end, otherwise you'll have an incorrect answer. Multiplication and division are inverse operations. You can check the result of a multiplication by dividing. If the result of a division is exact, you can check it by multiplying. Let's see an example. Imagine we found out that 5 times 9 is 45. To check this out, work out 45 divided by 9. The answer is 5. If you notice both numbers are the same, you have carried out an inverse operation to check your answer. We will show you how to check your answers for division in the division of whole numbers clip. There is one more thing we need to look at in this clip: multiplying by 100 and by 10. Multiplying by 10 and 100 is really useful when working with large numbers. You need to think about place value when you're doing this. Think back to when you learned about hundreds, tens, and units. When you multiply by 10, you move the numbers one column to the left and insert a 0 as a placeholder. Our answer is 21 times 10. It equals 210. If multiplying by 100, you move your number 2 columns to the left. This is the same as multiplying by 10, then 10 again, because 10 times 10 gives us 100. We need 2 placeholders this time. Therefore, 85 times 100 becomes 8,500. This clip will have helped to remind you how to carry out multiplication. Please use your own method or the method you are most comfortable with. Now you must complete your workbook to help reinforce what you've learned. Remember, you can view this clip as many times as you need to.